As we begin second half action, 27-24, the Bulldogs of South Suburban with the lead, and they've got the leather as well. Locke with a three ball in the area, won't go. Murray with the rebound, and Fowler Cannell's got a look at some of our first half statistics.
Well, the South Suburban didn't shoot the ball very well at all, 10 for 28. Only 1 for 3 on three-pointers. Well, Kansas City, Kansas was 11 for 28 from the field, 1 for 6 on threes.
They work the ball into Murray, and Murray gets the bucket. He is in double digits, and it's a 27-26 game. South Suburban up by 1.
Yeah, I wonder what John Bugatti told his troops.
Well,
got to rebound a little better.
Fortunately for him, there was so much activity going on in the gym, we couldn't hear him, but nonetheless, I'm sure it wasn't quiet. Here's Robinson, his leaner won't go. It falls short off the front of the rim, and Kansas City, Kansas with the rebound. Out on the left-hand side. They'll work it up top, now to the right. Holding the ball high above his head, Shorter, trying to find somebody to get it to. Dribbles once and now fires it to Lee. Lee out beyond the arc. Back to Shorter. He'll shoot the three. It is good! Armani Shorter with a Jennifer State Farm three-point bucket.
We were right in line for that. It was dead center.
Where you always get a free agent with every policy, call her at 217-442-4698. And remember, she's licensed in both Illinois and Indiana. 18-12 left to go in the game. Kansas City, Kansas up by 2. South Suburban with the ball, they throw it away. Here come the Blue Devils to the right-hand side. Up top now Linway, left-hand side Turner, dumps it inside Murray. Has it knocked out of his hands and out of play. The coaching staff was hoping for an over-the-back call, but didn't get it. Now, KCK will inbound on the left-hand side. Up top and around the arc. To the right they go. Shorter. Over to Turner. Up top to Lee. Lee to Murray. Bounce pass inside Linway, and we've got a foul. That's going to be on Locke, who tried to get around him. It'll be his second and the team's first of the second half. Want to thank the great crew on NJCAA TV. We've got Jonathan Spores, Jeff Rush back there, Mark Barnes, who's been helping out with all of the production truck graphics. Inbound to Murray. Up top it comes to Shorter. His three won't go. Rebound by Locke, and the Bulldogs have the basketball to the right-hand side. They'll give it to Mooring. Mooring on the drive into the lane. Layup good.
That was well done.
13 points for Mooring.
And we're all tied at 29.
With 17:15 to play. Lee runs the offense to the right-hand side. Out on the wing, Turner. Turner looking inside. Gives it up top, Murray. Murray's going to drive to the left. Kicks off left-hand side to Lee. Lee back across the top to Turner from 3. His shot, no good. Rebound, scooped up by Locke. Shorter had it, but then lost it. Locke to Robinson, to Myers. His three ball, no good. The rebound tapped into the arms of a Blue Devil, and KCK will go the other way. Now working to the east end of the Mary Miller Gymnasium. Linway, left-hand side. Shorter on the lob, picked off by Robinson. Robinson up the floor, feeds one-on-one, and Harris's layup is good.
They've hit 3 of 5 shots this half.
And the Bulldogs are back on top by 2.
And South Suburban has 3 big guys in their lineup now.
To the left.
Big ones.
Lee out on the left-hand side to Turner. Turner on the cross court. Gets it to Lee. Lee is going to hold on the wing. Shorter, left side Turner. He's going to drive the baseline, stops, pops from 11 feet, and it's good.
31 apiece.
That is Turner's first 2 points of the game. Here's the alley-oop, and it's batted away by Murray. Picked off by KCK. Lee up the floor, 3-on-2. Right side Shorter from 3. Missed it off the side of the rim. Harris with the rebound for the Bulldogs. He'll take it all the way up the floor, fires it into the right-hand corner, and he stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
Third turnover this half.
Tolly is now coming back into the lineup. Fans, you can follow all the action of the 2016 NJCAA Men's and Women's Basketball Championships live on NJCAA TV. Let's go to www.njcaatv.com to view live and archive video of each game. Relive all the exciting plays and championship moments by visiting www.njcaatv.com. A scrum for the ball down in the left-hand corner. It's a held ball, and the possession arrow belongs to Kansas City, Kansas.
5 seconds to go on the shot clock.
Turner will inbound the ball directly underneath their own. They're going to send Linway all the way up top. They also send up top Lewis, and the ball is going to be batted away. They get the three off at the shot clock buzzer, and it's no good. Scooped up by the Bulldogs. Up the floor they come. In the corner they feed. Three ball on the way. It won't go. Rebound by Turner. Here come the Blue Knights the other way. Correct me, Blue Devils the other way. Down into the right-hand corner. Turner will push it up top to Lee. Lee over onto the right-hand side. Turner. Turner looks inside. In and out of the hands of Lewis, but right to Linway. Linway with a hook shot blocked away, and it's picked up by the Blue Devils. And then the Bulldogs, and then we came up with a foul. And that is going to be against Kansas City, Kansas. Boy, that foul is on LaShawn Lewis. It's his third.
Kansas City, Kansas, 1 for 5 on threes this second half.
Next game coming your way on the NJCAA radio and TV network. Cecil College will take on Schoolcraft. Slowly up the middle of the floor. Locke with the South Suburban basketball. To the left-hand side, Harris. He'll work it in the corner. Mooring from three, missed it. Rebound by Linway. And KCK puts it into the hands of Turner. He'll reset the offense. Lee now in between the rounds. Dribbles across the top. First to the left, now to the right. Kicks it off to Turner. Turner spirals it down to the baseline. Tally up top, Turner. Left-hand side, Lee. Back to Turner. Turner pulls up just outside the arc. His shot no good. South Suburban rebound. Down the floor they come. Locked to the left-hand side. Bounce pass. Robinson leans in, shoots, and scores. Robinson with his fourth point of the game, and now the Dogs are up by 2. To the left side, Lee. He'll orchestrate the offense. Now comes back to the right-hand side. Looking to get rid of it. Pass to Turner on the right-hand wing. He'll dribble to the baseline, and he's going to be called for the charge. A player control foul on Turner, his first of the game. And we're going to have a timeout. Let's take it. 13-18 left to go here in this second half of play. 33-31. South Suburban with the lead. You're listening to the 2016 NJCAA Division II Men's National Championships on 1490 WDAN, VermilionCountyFirst.com, and NJCAA TV. Coming out of the American Eagle Auto Glass timeout, the Blue Knights of Kansas City, Kansas, trying to figure out a way to slow the pace down a bit and get back into their game a little bit. Meanwhile, another foul on Mike Lee. That's his second, the team's third. South Suburban with the ball. Mooring will take it into the paint, throws it up, and it's good. Mooring with his 15th point of the game.
Yeah, they're starting to get their offense clicking now.
Fowler Cannell, South Suburban with a 4-point 35-31 lead. That is their largest of the game.
Yeah.
Kansas City, Kansas once led by 8. Here's a feed inside, stolen away by Mooring. South Suburban with it, up the floor, off the window, it won't go. The rebound coming up with it was Pender.
You talk about effort, my goodness.
Down on the ground, he was trying to get the timeout. And I think he finally did. 12:24 left to go here in the contest.
Wow.
South Suburban's going to get a timeout. Pender was pinned, if you will, down to the ground, trying to figure out how to get rid of the ball.
I tell you.
The coaching staff wants to know why, the Kansas City, Kansas coaching staff wants to know why it wasn't a traveling call with him rolling around.
I tell you, the Bones got a lot of activity then on that ground. Man, oh man, there was a lot of activity there.
Want to, again, thank our presenting sponsor, Doug and Teresa Barnett and family. They support the Vermilion County Rape Crisis Center and their upcoming fundraiser, Walk a Mile in Her Shoes. That'll be April 23rd. Find more information on Facebook at Vermilion County Rape Crisis Center.
Take a look from across from us. Look how young some of the young ones are. They must be 5 and 6 years old there.
We got some mighty mites in the
that's
house,
what I mean.
don't we?
Little girl in green up there, right straight across from you.
Absolutely. Oh, they're adorable. Look at them plowing through that bag of popcorn.
They're really young ones.
Oh, man.
Look at that girl. She's sitting by herself.
That little girl you were just pointing to, Fowler, she has got to be no more than 3 years of age,
well,
and had a handful of popcorn like you wouldn't believe.
And some in the front row are no more than 4 or 5.
It's fun at the old Mary Miller Gymnasium
absolutely.
at National Tournament time. South Suburban almost had the inbound stolen away. Coming up with it is Mooring. A beautiful behind-the-back dribble, and he takes it to the hole for his 17th point of the game.
He's getting warmed up, isn't he?
Out on the left-hand side, Kansas City, Kansas trying to reverse the trend. In the paint, the shot blocked away, and a foul is going to be called on Pender. That will be his first. And what I love about Javon Mooring is Mooring just looked over at Pender and said, man, you got to get your hands all the way up. Don't lean in, get them all the way up. That's good leadership right there. Joe Linway at the Country Financial Agent Dave Harvey free throw line knocks down the first one, and he's got 6.
Kansas City takes one big guy out and brings another big one in. They've got all kinds of big people.
What do you think their travel meal budget is?
I don't know, but they got 4 or 5 guys that are 6'6" or better.
Second one by Linway is up, and it is good. 7 points for Linway, 37-33. The lead belongs to South Suburban. They've got the leather as well, and now KCK is going to try some full court pressure. The Dogs get it into the forecourt. Robinson. Now he's going to hand it off to Harris to Locke to the right-hand side. Mooring fakes the 3. Now drives to the free throw line. Flips it down low. Robinson back up top. Mooring. Inside the arc they go. Turnaround jumper. Pender good.
Yeah, Mooring does something besides.
One-handed hook by Pender. Drops down for his 6th point of the game.
Oh, what a nice pass.
Linway inside the lane. His one-hander off the window and no good. And we've got a foul.
How did that ball not go in the basket? It just whirled around and came out.
I don't know, and Linway was so frustrated it didn't go through. He turns around and commits the personal. That is his 3rd and the team's 4th of the second half. 11:30 to play here in this game number 7 of the national tournament.
This is a big lead for South Suburban.
Largest of the game for them. Lock up top, gets the pick by Pender. Off to the left-hand side.
Oh, my goodness.
Mooring from three, and he missed it off the side of the rim. The rebound scooped up by Locke, and the putback is good.
That baby came from 35 feet away.
Locke has 5. Now, KCK out on the left-hand side, and something flew out onto the court. It was a souvenir basketball that came out on the court from one of our youngsters. They stopped play, and with that, Kansas City, Kansas Community College wants a timeout. We'll take it. 10:59 left to go in the game. 41-33. The lead belongs to South Suburban. You're listening to the 2016 NJCAA Division II Men's National Championships on 1490 WDAN, VermilionCountyFirst.com, and NJCAA TV. No question what was discussed during that American Eagle Auto Glass timeout. Fowler Cannell, Kansas City, Kansas wants to use that height to their advantage again. Yep. That time they tried to feed it into Linway, and he was fouled by Locke. That is Locke's third and the team's third. Turner with the ball. He'll go to the right-hand side. Lee almost stepped out of bounds, and now a foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Anthony Harris. It'll be his third and the team's fourth. And South Suburban is going to sub. That'll be Jalen Myers coming in place of Harris. Myers has put in some great minutes here today. On the inbound, they'll take it up top to Turner. Kansas City, Kansas in their white uniforms with the ball. Bounce pass down low. Linway leads, has it blocked, gets his own rebound, goes back up, and he gets the bucket. 9 points for Linway. Back to a 6-point lead by South Suburban. To the right-hand side. They'll work it to Myers. Now to Robinson. Robinson to the left-hand side. Bell to Mooring. He always fakes the three. This time doesn't take it. Drives into the lane. They kick it out. And there is a whistle on the play. That's going to be an offensive player control foul on Mooring. Mooring with his second, the team's fifth. And we are at the halfway point of the second half. 10 minutes left to go in the game. On the East Main Street Dairy Queen scoreboard. Off to the right-hand side. Here's a three in the air. It's short off the side of the rim. Rebound Murray. Murray trying to take it back up. Spin, shoots, scores.
Good effort on his part. That took his time and put it right back in the basket.
Well, that's what they were doing so well earlier when they had the lead, Fowler Cannell.
Look at the size of those guys. They're football-sized guys.
They want to try to use that to their advantage. Robinson, left-hand side, gets it to Myers. Myers, down low, can't find anybody. Now comes up top in between the circles. Bell will shoot the three. Short, off the rim. Robinson with the rebound. Put back at the free throw line is good. What a big rebound and put back for the Bulldogs.
Got things going their way a little bit now.
Lee will drive the offense to the right-hand side. This time Turner will pull up and shoot from 14. It's no good. Rebound, Linway missed it on the putback. This time the Bulldogs will head up the floor, and Turner is going to be called for the foul.
He missed that one point-blank range. So what do? They put another big.
Take one out, send one in. LaShawn Lewis is going to come back in now in place of Mr. Linway, and Mr. Linway needs a little bit of a breather. On the backcourt inbound, it comes to Locke. Locke is going to set up the offense on the right-hand side. To the top of the key, looks to the left. Dribbles back out beyond the arch. Tried to pull up for a three, was looking for a pick, didn't get either option. Now hands it off to Myers, left-hand side. They'll flip, dishing it inside to Locke. Locke drives in, shoots, high off the window, and it falls through the twine.
How about that shot?
7 points for Locke. Kansas City, Kansas trying to counter. They'll go to the left-hand side, Lee.
Yeah, they're in a danger zone now. They're 8 behind.
Turner got the feed at the Jaguar logo midcourt. Now he dribbles off right-hand side. That's where they worked it shorter. His shot no good. Lewis had the rebound. It goes to Murray. Murray works his way in. Missed the shot, and the rebound by the Bulldogs. Mooring up the floor. 3-on-3. Mooring fires it into the corner. A three by Myers is in and out. No good. The tip controlled by Turner, and a foul is going to be called. That foul is going to be on Mooring, and that'll be his third. Well, no question he fouled him, Fowler, and that is a bit of a costly foul for South Suburban. Jovan Mooring, who no question is the leader of this team.
Right.
Now with 3 personals, 7:47 to go in the game.
Yeah, they're lucky they got that much time left.
Turner will give the ball middle of the floor. Lewis now to the right-hand side. That's where they work to shorter. Back on the cross court to Turner. Turner takes it to the free throw line extension. Pulls up just underneath. The shot no good. The putback rebound is. What a great effort by Mike Lee to get the putback bucket.
They're not going to go down without a battle. They're only down 6 now.
Across the black stripe at mid-floor to the left-hand side. They're going to hand it off to Myers. To Mooring up top. He almost let it get away. Mooring. Double team, gives to Harris, stolen away by the Blue Devils. They're going to feed it to Shorter, who jams it home. Shorter with a big dunk, his 12th point of the game.
The kids love that one. They like that. They like the dunk shot.
Yes, they do.
They're down to 4. They got the lead cut to 4. 6:42 to go.
Locke out on the right side. Now hands it off. They come to Myers. Back to Mooring. Shoots the three. Good!
Just about the time you think they're making a comeback, guess who comes through? That was a 30-footer.
Touchdown by Jovan Mooring.
Wow.
And he's got 20 points. Now with a counter, Shorter for 3. It won't go on the rebound by the Bulldogs. Myers on the outlet. Cross court to Jovan Mooring. Again for 3. This time he missed it. And the bounce off of the rim, hit the top of the backboard.
Man, he's shooting in the twilight zone on some of those shots. My goodness.
48-41, 7-point lead by the Bulldogs. Hey, don't forget, you can keep up with the latest news and updates regarding NJCAA basketball by visiting the official website of the National Junior College Athletic Association at www.njcaa.org. Off to the left-hand side. They'll work it to the right. Lee is going to drive baseline. Stop, shoots, blocked from behind, fouled from behind.
Boy, did everything right on that drive except make the basket.
That foul on Pender is his second. It's the team's 7th. And from here on out, the Blue Devils are in the bonus. First Country Financial agent Dave Harvey free throw is on the way. It's up and it is good.
Well, that's one thing they did in this half. Shot free throws a lot better.
Lee with his 5th point. Shorter with 12. Linway with 9. Lee with 5. Turner with 2. Murray with 12. Second one on the way. It is good. 6 points for Lee, 48-43. The advantage belongs to South Suburban, and now full court pressure is going to be applied by the Blue Devils. They'll inbound it to Locke. Locke to Harris. Harris to Locke. Locke to Harris, and Harris will get it across the midcourt stripe. Now to the left-hand side.
Still lots of time left. They won't be any delay game in this contest.
Watch it. Mooring could shoot from there. He's going to drive just inside the arc. His shot no good. Rebound Robinson. Put back no good. Battle for the board, and KCK has the ball. They bring it across the logo at mid-floor. Out to the right-hand side, Lee. In between the rounds. Now looks off left-hand side. Shorter is going to drive into the paint. Drops it down low. Shorter is called for the offensive charge.
Oh, boy. That's a big, big play because they got the basket. That doesn't count. So
and a couple of things happened there. A, the basket's waved off. B, he picks up his second personal foul. But it also is the team's sixth, which means now the Dogs are in the bonus for the rest of the game.
But that could have been within 3 points. Now they're 5 down. The clock at 5:12 to go.
Again, full court pressure applied in the backcourt. Tolley and Lee will face Locke and Harris. Locke is going to be double teamed. Gets rid of it to Robinson. Robinson dumps down low. Pinder trying to drive into the lane. And they're going to call the foul on the floor. That'll still send him to the line for the one and bonus. That foul is going to be on LaShawn Lewis. That is his fourth.
So talk about free throws can make a difference down the stretch here.
Yeah, they always do, Fowler. Again, we got a nice crowd on hand for an early game on this Wednesday morning.
No question about that.
Afternoon now. The kids are trying to get the wave going, Fowler. First free throw by Pinder is no good. Rebound.
It just wouldn't go in. It kept bouncing around the rim.
Shorter has the KCK board.
A 3 will cut it to 2.
Out on the right-hand side, Turner. Turner. Now to the left-hand side, Linway. Down into the corner they give. Tolley. Tolley to Lee. Lee will take it into the lane. The finger roll won't go. Rebound by Pinder, and the Dogs have it. And they almost threw it away. Mooring saves it. Now he's going to drive. His shot is good, but they're going to call the foul before the shot.
Oh, boy.
Shorter picks up the personal. That is his third. And all I can tell you is, if this were the NBA, there'd be 2 more points on the board.
Well, it's not the NBA.
It's not, and he's going to get a one and bonus from the stripe, and he misses the front end of the 1 and 1.
Oh, my goodness.
KCK with ball control. Out on the right side. Turner gets it to the wing. Lee dribbles up top. Boy, he's trying to get it inside to Linway. Linway and Robinson are just banging around like a couple of gladiators in there. Here's Turner from the free throw line. No good. Linway with the rebound. KCK maintains control. Out to the right-hand side. Shorter. Left-hand side. Turner. Now they give to Lee. Lee at the free throw line extension is going to back up and reset. Shorter with the ball. To the right-hand side. Tolley. Tolley's going to take it into the lane. Off the window and good.
And the lead is down to 3.
His 4th point of the game.
They really worked for that one.
3:30 left to go on the East Main Street Dairy Queen scoreboard. Out to the far right-hand side. Locke in control. Feeds the ball down low. Harris is going to be double teamed and cut off. They'll bring him back up top. Locke looking for a pick. Gets it. They tried the switch. Locke is going to fade away, and he gets the bucket. Big bucket for Eric Locke.
That's a big shot with 3 minutes to go. 5-point lead for South Suburban.
On the drive, the opposite direction. Lee is going to get cut off by Mooring. Now takes it left-hand side to Turner right side. Down low they go. Tolley. Back up top, Turner. Left-hand side, Lee. He wanted the 3. He won't take it. He'll drive into the lane. He throws it up one-handed, and it's good. Lee with his 8th point of the game. There's a timeout on the floor. We're going to keep it here. 2:44 left to go in the contest. 50-47. The advantage belongs to South Suburban.
The unheralded Kansas City, Kansas team has played a great first half, and they won't go away in the second half. Only trailed by 3 with 2:44 to go, and the officials are having a big conference themselves out there.
It's an American Eagle Auto Glass timeout for all your auto glass needs. They're located in the Iliana area. Clearly the right choice. Reach them locally at 443-GLASS. Also want to thank our presenting sponsor, Doug and Teresa Barnett family. And our scoreboard and press box brought to you by East Main Street Dairy Queen. Now serving up your favorite soft serve treats and Orange Julius Premium Smoothies. Try the blizzard of the month. It is the Grasshopper Moose Pie.
Our little girl in green has got some friends up for there now.
That's because she had a bag of popcorn. Anytime you got popcorn in your hand, Fowler, you will never be shy of friends. Again, the crowd on hand, and it's a good one. They are seeing a great basketball game right now. 50-47, South Suburban with the lead.
South Suburban comes into the favorite at number 4 seed in the tournament.
And they were ranked second in the nation in the final poll. Out to the left-hand side, Locke brings it across the timeline. He's going to be double-teamed, trying to get rid of it. He throws it away. It's stolen by Linway. On the outlet to Lee. Lee up the floor in the right-hand corner. Shorter from 3, and it's good. Armani Shorter with a big, big three-point bucket, and we are tied. Up the floor, Harris feeds it out. Mooring on the drive, baseline jumper in and out, no good. The tip, no good. The rebound by Linway, and KCK has it. 2-minute warning of the game.
Oh my goodness, 50-50.
Lee out on the left-hand side, trying to get a pick. He does. Rolls it off to the right-hand side. Harris now switches up to pick him up. To the right-hand side, they work Turner. Down low, Linway. Linway fights his way into the bucket, missed the shot, gets his own rebound, and KCK retains control. Now up top they get.
1:34 to go.
Lee is going to hold the ball. He's got a pick on each side. He'll roll to the left. Up top, Linway. Right-hand side, Turner. Turner will take it to the wing. Gives it upstairs, Lee. Shot clock at 3, at 2, at 1. They didn't get the shot off. South Suburban's defense prevented them from getting the ball off.
What a big turnover. 1:11 to go, and it's 50-50 on the scoreboard.
South Suburban will have the ball.
Holy cow.
And John Pagatti wants a timeout.
Yeah, we needed one.
With 1:11 left to play. Don't forget, coming up, our second game of the day will be the Seahawks of Cecil College, 20-9 on the season, taking on the Ocelots of Schoolcraft. They are 22-10 and the number 5 seed of this national tournament.
Well, this is a game, win, lose, or draw. You'll replay this for a long time. My goodness.
It's been a great, great basketball game. Now
you figured when South Suburban fell behind, they took the lead. You figured, well, they've got things going their way, but Kansas City, Kansas won't go away. They just crashed the boards very well, blocked some shots, got some second effort plays, and guess whose hands the ball is going to be on this drive for South Suburban?
No question, Javon Mooring is going to be the one in control of the leather. He's got 20 points so far, the only Bulldog in double digits. Eric Lockwood 9, Anthony Harris 3, Jalen Myers with 2, Rashida Bell with 4, Russell Robinson with 6, and Shakur Pender with 6. For the Blue Devils, Devin Tolley with 4, Kellen Turner with 2, Mike Lee with 8, Armani Shorter with 15, none bigger than that three-pointer down here in the corner. Joe Linway with 9, and Jonathan Murray with 12.
Kind of surprising this half. South Suburban missed 2 free throws. Their opponents hit 4 for 4. So free throws could determine this thing with 1:11 to go.
And we'll see now when they get ready to inbound the ball.
They're still going to go full court pressure.
Myers is going to be the one inbounding it. They're trying to get it into play, and they do to Mooring. Mooring still in the backcourt, working his way to the forecourt. 1 minute left to go in the game. All tied at 50s. Pender with the ball. To the left-hand side, Myers. Down low left-hand side. They give to Locke. Locke is going to try the baseline. One-handed reverse is good. Locke with 11. Bulldogs up by 2, and the Blue Devils with the ball. Turner wants a timeout, and he's going to get it. We'll keep it here with 41 seconds left to go.
All kinds of strategy planned now. You go quick, or do you work for a good shot?
Well, and that's, and you're right, Fowler, with the shot clock at 25, the game clock at 41. Right. Either you want one possession and try to make it good, or you do the quick shot, knowing that if they get the rebound, or even if they inbound, they're only going to have 25 seconds on the shot clock. Right. You're going to get the ball theoretically one more time before the end of the game. The other question is, if you are going to go for a quick shot, do they fire up a 3 to try to take the advantage, or do you lob one down low as quick as you can and try to tie it?
Well, they've only shot 1-3 of their last 7 shots.
Boy, but it was huge. Armani Shorter's three-pointer in the corner, just a big, big bucket.
And free throw department, they're 4 for 4 at the line. Well, you would think they would be driving, but you never know.
And Fowler, everyone has this discussion in this situation. Right. If Kansas City, Kansas inbounds the ball and it looks as though they're going to fire up a 3, do you foul them and send them to the line shooting 2, or do you let them take the shot in hopes that they miss the 3?
Oh boy, I don't like to foul people. Too many crazy things happen.
I don't disagree with that. A whole lot of strategy, and out of the American Eagle Auto Glass timeout, let's see which one Coach Kelly Newton will put to task. They're going to inbound the ball in the backcourt to Lee. Lee now into the forecourt, goes to the right-hand side. He's guarded by Mooring. He'll kick it, left-hand corner, and he stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
Oh, my goodness.
A turnover by the Blue Devils as Armani Shorter steps on the out-of-bounds line.
What a costly turnover. Still just under 31 seconds to go. And South Suburban has it in their destiny now. That free throws are going to determine this thing, I would think.
There is less than a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the inbound to Robinson, and there's a whistle on the inbound, and they called timeout. South Suburban called timeout before they inbounded the basketball.
They had a cinch layup by a 6'7" guy. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, he would have at least tried to dunk that ball so hard. And instead, they get the timeout.
And not only the timeout, they get it on the side, which is always more difficult to get the inbound pass. Holy cow.
On the side, in the backcourt.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, and that's where you got to be so careful in the backcourt.
Absolutely. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I don't think either John Pagatti or Kelly Newton are dancing, but look at the kids in the stands up on the top row.
They're having quite a time, aren't they?
Man, they are busting a move right now.
Now they're getting excited on the other end over here, too. They're packed in a little more on that side.
I don't know what that dance is they got going on over there. Not one you or I are going to try. No. There we go.
That's a lot of energy, I'll say that.
On NJCAA TV, if you're watching along, you can see our youngsters having a great
time. Look at the little
time.
one in the front row. That has to be the youngest. She can't be over 2 or 2 and a half.
Yeah, she's about 18 months.
Yeah.
and can still dance better than you or I.
Look at her going.
30 seconds to go. Here's our scene setter. South Suburban will have the ball on the right-hand side of the backcourt, inbounding, up by 2, and there is less than a second difference between the game clock and the shot clock.
The one thing South Suburban's got going for them, they got the lead, 2-point lead.
Inbounding the ball will be Myers. They are going to get it to Robinson. Robinson will give to Mooring. Mooring is going to be hammered in the backcourt by Murray.
I don't think he's the one you want to foul.
And they didn't have a choice. They had to give themselves time to come down and get a bucket.
Has he shot any free throws?
He has not made any free throws.
Oh, 27.3 seconds to go. South Suburban favorites.
At the
number 4 seed.
Country Financial Agent Dave Harvey free throw line. Javon Mooring.
Maybe he's too close.
The front end of the 1-and-1 is good.
That's what you like to see a champion do, make a free throw.
Now
this
still
will make a 2-possession game if he makes this one.
Correct.
Barring the unusual, of course.
Second free throw now on the way. In the air, it is good.
Dead center.
22 points for Javon Mooring. And another timeout on the floor. 27 seconds to go. South Suburban up by 4.
Well, you figure South Suburban go for a quick 2. Got to go quick because you got 27-3 to go. Make it quick when you got time to foul and get the ball back.
Well, I love the way the officials are getting together at every timeout, really talking about what are you going to do, what am I going to do. No question about it.
If Boomer Baines was here, he'd be saying, watch the hands.
You were right about that.
That was one thing he was known for when he officiated. Watch the hands.
Nate Green.
Long-time official who was in charge of the officials for many, many years in this
22
tournament.
years he was in charge of our officials here. Nate Green, Michael Neal, and Patrick Rock are our officials for this game, and they've done an excellent, excellent job. Another American Eagle Auto Glass timeout. Coming up at the end of the game, our Landmark Credit Union post-game show with 3 locations to serve you. West Fairchild and Eastgate Court in Danville, and South State Street in Westville. Your community, your credit union. That's landmarkcreditunion.com. Kansas City, Kansas will have the ball down by 4 all the way away from home. They do get to run the baseline. South Suburban is not going to apply full court pressure. They're going to set up in a 1-3-1. The inbound will come to Lee. He will pick it up at midcourt, and then he almost bobbled it. Lee will pick it up, drives the lane, kicks up top, shorter from 3. It is no good. Rebound underneath, put back by Lee, no good. Rebound this time scooped up by the Bulldogs. And there's a foul on the play.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How'd they get a foul of that one?
Lee committed the personal. That is his 3rd, the team's 10th.
Well, it's all but over now, barring a miracle with 15.7 seconds to go and a 4-point lead with the ball, shooting free throws. So South Suburban looks like they're going to escape. And I mean escape. This was really a battle from the word go.
Last night, Triton, the number 1 seeded team in the country, actually was in a battle for the better part of the game. Now Murray's free throw is good.
Making them when they count.
I said Murray, correct me. Shakur Pender, that is his 7th point of the game. And he'll get another one. It's up, and it is no good off the front of the rim, and the rebound by Turner. KCK off the floor. To the top of the key, they feed to the left-hand side. Towley fakes the 3, now shoots the 3, misses the 3. Rebound by Harris, and another foul with 4 seconds to go in the game. And it now appears as though the Bulldogs will be victorious.
More than appears. 5-point lead with a little over 4 seconds to go.
Again, coming up, we'll talk to both coaches in our Landmark Credit Union postgame show.
What a great effort by the underdog Kansas City team.
Anthony Harris at the line. The first one is good.
Boy, they've made free throws down the stretch here, haven't they? My goodness.
And the second one now on the way. It's up and it is good.
Yeah. They've hit a bunch right down the stretch, haven't they?
5 for Harris. And now with a 7-point lead, a timeout on the floor as they'll talk about strategy for the final 4.3 in this one.
You'd have that the closest 7-point win you can imagine.
Coming up in our next game, it will be Cecil College, 20-9, taking on the number 5 seeded Oslets of Schoolcraft. They are 22-10. Then in our third game of the day, we go to the consolation bracket and elimination games. Columbus State, 24-7, will take on Dakota County at 20-11. Essex County back on the winners bracket side in a semifinal game tonight. 28-4 will take on the Lansing Stars, 29-4. And our final quarterfinal game of the night tonight will be Lewisburg at 28-5 against Kirkwood, 28-4. A busy, busy day here at the Mary Miller Complex. And out of the American Eagle Auto Glass timeout, Kansas City, Kansas will have the ball. 4 seconds to play.
John Pagatti still directing traffic.
John Pagatti just received a delay of game warning for being out on the floor. Here comes Lee up the floor. They're going to let him shoot. He does at the buzzer. It's no good, and the Bulldogs win it 57-50. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk to our coaches on the Landmark Credit Union postgame show. You're listening to the 2016 NJCAA Division II Men's Basketball National Tournament on 1490 WDAN, VermilionCountyFirst.com, and NJCAA TV.